So today we're going to talk about the absolute phenomenon that is going on with Unlimited right now because they are actually listening to their players and they're giving us what we want. They're giving us quality of life updates that are coming back to back, seemingly, that are going to prolong the longevity of the game systems as well as the player base, hopefully, for the future of the game. And this is going to be amazing, to be honest. As a person who plays the game a lot, I didn't plan on to keep playing the game after New World drop, but now I'm here and I'm pretty much just playing the game constantly, and I'm loving all these updates, even though I'm on the higher end of the gear score spectrum. But yeah, so we had a Tico's talk yesterday, as of the time of recording this video, and it went over a lot of the quality of life updates that are happening in the future, as well as some fixes to certain things that are in game that are preventing players from attending certain activities. Let's call it that. Now, I'm in one of the top guilds on the Pippin server, and I benefit from those things being done, like the eclipse or whatever during Juniboat. So it's kind of a hidden, like it's a win and a loss at the same time, because like I see people complaining about it. Sometimes I'm like, man, do we have to do this again? But like other times I'm like, yeah, the massacre, the carnage, the fight. But and it's honestly not any fault of our own, because the entire server is there and they can push us out, but they just don't have the coordination to do so. But on the other servers, I do see it being a bigger problem because a lot more people are more gear, spend more money, everything like that. But yeah, anyway, so let's go into today's video with the Tico's talk, specifically the section right here that I've paused it at, because this is a very important section right here I wanted to go over. Let's go ahead and jump into that real quick.
The next thing I want to talk to you about is world bosses, which are garnering a lot of discussion in the community. So I want to take some time to discuss that. First, let's talk about loot drops. Many of you have been feeling that world bosses have often left you feeling disappointed because you don't feel there's a meaningful chance to acquire gear during these events. To improve this, we're going to do two things. First, we're going to increase the number of portals that appear for peace mode bosses. The portals will be generated based on player counts, but on average, I would expect you to see at least one more portal per boss. This should help spread players out across more fights, giving more opportunities to acquire drops. The second thing is we're introducing a new chest drop that has a chance to be included in your participation reward after the boss dies. This chest will allow you to select one of any of the epic items the boss can drop, which we hope will also give players the agency of choosing a reward that's most relevant to them. All items from this chest will be untradeable, though the non-weapon items can be lithographed if the player chooses. Players can expect both of these changes to be live following our maintenance on October 31st.
All right, so that's an amazing change. Recently, we just had with the Halloween update, we had the change where they implemented the random matchmaking that gave you a coin of salvation upon completion with a chance of doing random matchmaking. And I've been running random matchmaking constantly since, and I've been collecting my coin of salvations, my medals of salvation. I think they're called medals of salvations, but I've been collecting them and like spamming them into accessories, into missing pieces of gear that I need, and I've been loving the fact that this quality life update has hit the game. Personally, I don't need anything from bosses anymore except for Aridas. I think that's his name. I need a staff. I need a staff specifically. But that's just one thing that I would need, and I wouldn't really have anything else to do with it after I get it besides, use it. So it doesn't matter if it's not tradable to me. And I do feel like these things should be untradeable because, being able to be used into the actual market of the game would disrupt the pricing of things. Even though I feel like the pricing is horrendous, but that's for another video completely. But yeah, that change right there, I feel, is a very big change that will help a lot of people get geared up and be able to compete on a bigger level. Because in the end of it, like, we all just want the competition, especially on the Pippin server. Because a lot of the guys on the Pippin server just aren't ready to compete. They don't have the gear, they don't have the things they need, and a small part to us, because being the top guild on that server, we do control the flow of bosses when it comes to conflict bosses, and we're able to use those bosses to get more drops for ourselves, which we do, which is part of the game, and people don't like that, so whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to go ahead and go over this little small update that's going to make the game state a lot better. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this new update that's going to be coming on the 31st. Like that is like the day after today. I almost said day after tomorrow. The day after today, we're going to get that update so soon. I thought this was going to take like, maybe a month or something for them to implement, but no, this is something they are jumping on immediately because they want the game state to be better, and this will definitely help it be so. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I can catch you guys in the next video. I'll catch you guys later, and thanks for watching. Share with a friend that may be interested in some information about the Unlimited, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the future. Peace out. I said that multiple times already.